Hi everyone, I hope that you're having a great week. Some big changes are happening around here for our family this week with my son just starting to learn how to drive. And it has really reminded me that he is not a little kid anymore. And while I am excited for him and this new milestone in his life, it's also bittersweet. As parents, we want to see our children grow up, and we love when they are starting to spread their wings and become more independent. But it can also be hard because we are not there to guide them and hold their hand every step of the way when they were little. But now that my children are in the preteen and teenager stages, I am so glad that I have invested in my relationships with them. Someone wisely said once that children don't rebel against rules, they rebel against a lack of relationship. And strong parent and child relationships are critical for a child's emotional and spiritual formation. They are the foundation of our children's success in life. And relationship is more than just living together as a family. It implies a heart connection. It communicates, you are special to me and I enjoy being with you. Today I want to share with you 7 tools to build strong relationships with your kids. But before we get into that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And also hit the notifications bell to be notified anytime a new video is uploaded. So now let's get into those 7 tools that will help you build strong relationships with your kids. Number 1 is be intentional. Good relationships don't just happen. Building and maintaining good relationships with our kids takes work. So we need to take the initiative to find out what our children are interested in. What are they excited about? What are they passionate about? And we need to ask them questions like, what do you love to do? And observe them. Observe what they do on a daily basis, what they are excited about. And then we also need to actively listen to what they're saying to us about what they're interested in. And then suggest that they teach you what it is that they love to play or what they love to do. Like if it's a game or a sport, something that they're really interested in, take an active interest in that and suggest that they teach it to you. And that can be a great relationship builder. Plan mommy and son dates or mommy and daughter dates with each of your children. And that will create bonds with each of them individually. Number 2 is stay focused. If you have planned an activity for your child with the goal of connecting with him or her, instruction and correction might need to be saved for another time. So if this may mean overlooking the wiggles of a preschooler or the misplaced values of a preteen for the time being. You want to make sure that you are focused on them, and remember that non-critical listening breeds closeness. Of course, parenting doesn't always go the way that we expect sometimes, and so sometimes you may have to give up what you thought would be a special relational time with your child to address something that needs to be addressed right then and there. If there's a discipline issue, and it's important enough for you to address it, then you may need to cut the activity short and try another time. But don't get discouraged. You can always try another time with the primary goal of developing closeness. Number 3 is be available. Relationships don't always grow on a schedule. Your elementary school age child may want to tell you all about his day just as you're about to tuck him into bed. Or your teenager will come home from an activity and it's late at night and she wants to tell you all about her day. And those times may not be convenience and they're definitely not planned. But it is important for you to set aside what you are doing and focus on what they have to tell you. You want to be on the lookout for all of those opportunities when your child is reaching out to you. Number 4 is do activities together. Working together to accomplish a goal is a great relationship building tool, whether that's cleaning up the yard or making dinner together with your kids, or going on a family trip to the lake or the park. Those are all great relationship building things that you can do with your children. They all have the potential to deepen relationships. Maybe your daughter is into acting and you could join a community theater with her. Maybe your son is into exercising and you could ride bikes with him, or even try to lift some weights with him. All of those things, whatever it is, working alongside and playing alongside of your children builds connections. Number 5 is develop traditions. Family traditions bring closeness and develop strong family bonds. Every year, my children look forward to helping us prepare the Thanksgiving dinner. They help cook, they put together all the side dishes, my son bakes, and it's just a really great family activity that we do together. It's a tradition of ours, and so they look forward to doing that every year. Whether it is a holiday tradition or a favorite family destination, vacation destination, or even a Saturday morning breakfast ritual, all of these create memories. And those memories are key to building relationships with your kids. Number 6 is connect with your child's heart. Relationship is more than just spending quality time together. It happens at a heart level. It happens when we are connected to our children and when we hear their hearts and when we listen to what they really have, what they are saying to us, and sometimes what they're not saying to us. Since we so often get focused on tasks, it's important that we seek ways to connect emotionally with each of our children in the midst of our daily busy lives. You can ask yourself, what longings, desires, and hopes does my child have? What are the top 3 stressors in his or her life? And then think about ways that you can either bring joy into their lives or think of something that would help ease their burdens. And although advice and problem solving may be what's needed or seems important to a child who's expressing feeling overwhelmed about a new opportunity or expressing disappointment about something that happened or something that didn't happen, it's most important to express empathy with our child when we're trying to connect with them on a heart level. And finally, number 7 is be aware of changing dynamics. When our children are little, they connect with us differently than when they're older. When our kids are preschoolers and elementary school aged, they want to snuggle up with us on the couch. They pile up, with their siblings and with us and hear a good story being read to them. We have tickle fights, and there's a lot of physical closeness that goes on with younger children, and that helped us build relationships with them when they were little. But now when they're older, those things just don't work anymore. So we have to find new ways of connecting with our preteen or teenager, for example. And so conversations about feelings and opinions or sharing in a hobby or a skill is what is in order for us to connect with our tween or teen. They may respond well at times to being treated like an adult, and in others, they may just want to relive those tender, playful childhood moments. So be aware of what they are needing in that moment. It's important to watch your growing child and to be sensitive to the ways that he or she wants to interact. And doing this will help you build even stronger bonds with your child. I hope that this video was encouraging and helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.